What's going on, guys? We are back with another video. Tonight I want to be talking about sobriety and why it's so important to adopt this mindset in order to excel and what you're going to get back in life when you do eventually get to this state of mind. With all the distractions and things that we can cope with in today's society, it's more important now than ever that we try to avoid as many things as possible, because if we can, we're going to have an advantage over other people, and it's going to give us the ability to excel at a quicker rate than other people. And for a lot of people, it's so difficult to have that clear state of mind. A lot of us seem to be depending on something to get us by in everyday life. But as hard as it is, we have to be stronger than that, and we can't let a substance or anything take control over our lives. We have to be in control. One of the best things that you're going to get back when you get sober is your energy levels. When we are under substances, we are slaves to that thing. We cannot physically get up and get moving. It has a negative effect on our mental health. But when we are clean, when we are off of these substances or alcohol, whatever it might be, right? We have the energy to get up and be productive, and it's going to have a major effect on how much we're going to achieve, what our potential is going to be in life. We need to have that energy. We need to feel good about ourselves. We need a clear mind. And when we don't have that energy, we're not going to have any drive, any ambition. We're just going to have nothing left in the tank. And that substance is going to be physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically holding us back. It's holding us down. So we have to put away the substances in order to have that good energy, because this is very important aspect to an amazing life. What you're also going to get back is your time. Just think about all of the time that you wasted under a substance and what you could have achieved in that period. Well, if you were sober, you would have all that time to get more stuff done. And when we're sober, we are forced to find other things to do. We can't be thinking about this thing that's holding us back. We need to find other things, other hobbies, other things that we can work on, other ways we can make money, stuff that's actually going to impact us positively in our lives. We are forced to be productive. And this is super important, because when we have our time, we feel like we could get more stuff done, and we have to have this in order to excel. Another important and super underrated, in my opinion, aspect that we're going to get back in life when we remain sober, or when we get sober, I should say, is our ambition and our drive. Just think about how much you really don't care once you are on a substance. You just seem to not really, you just can't be bothered with life. You don't want to address your problems, but you don't want to work on anything either. And you are content with staying where you're at. And each day you're losing more time and you're losing more energy, as I already mentioned, but you kind of slowly give up on your dreams and what you want to do in life. And this is honestly really sad, because I feel like a lot of us definitely have potential, and all of us have something in us that we can express. But when we're constantly intoxicated or under a substance, we're not able to express ourselves, and we slowly but surely give up. And what about the money? Think about all the money that you could have saved. Instead of spending it at the liquor store or dispensary, you could have been saving all of that money over these past weeks, months, years, hundreds or thousands of dollars on these substances. How you could have invested that better to actually make your life in a better place. We don't even think about this too much, but this money does add up, and we need to realize how much we're actually spending on these substances. So this is another big thing to keep in mind about the money that you're spending on this stuff. Now, having said all this, once in a while, or however much you want to, it's your life. You can do whatever you want. You're responsible. If it doesn't affect you in a negative way, keep doing what you're doing. But for a lot of us, it affects us in a negative way when we're always under something or always intoxicated. So I'm not saying once in a while you can't do it, or if you can handle it every day, then go for it. But it's tough for a lot of people to truly make a lot of money and be successful and get to where we want to be when we're constantly not in a sober state of mind. And I've realized through being sober recently that it's benefited me a lot. I've had a lot more energy and a lot more time, and I just feel better about myself when I wake up instead of feeling slow and lethargic. So just keep this in mind and realize that it is really powerful. It's truly a great feeling to be clear-minded. That's gonna be it for tonight's video. I know it's not the most interesting topic, but it is super important, and trust me, it is a great feeling to be clear-minded and sober. You just have a lot more energy. Trust me, even going a week or a couple weeks or even a month clear-minded and off all substances feels amazing, and you will get really far. Trust me, because you have that time, you have the energy, everything that I already mentioned. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a good night, and I'll see you next time.